Hello world, I'm Matt Lucas and this is
Joe Comerford.
We are here to talk to you about pathways in Muay Thai. Because the sport is growing, there is development in the sport. You can take Muay Thai as a career, you can grow it as a profession. So let's start off at the bottom. What is a professional Muay Thai athlete? What do they do? What is a profession in the sport?
Okay, so professional Muay Thai fighters, normally they start at the bottom level, at the grassroots level here in Thailand. Often in Isan, they fight on festival fights or local stadiums. Fighters normally start at a young age, starting from the age of 6 and up. They can have up to 300 fights in their career, fighting every week, sometimes for a bit of a measly payday.
You'll see athletes recount their first fights and the wages they got. Maybe it's 50, 100, even 200 baht, so not that much. And from Isan, they'll be attracted or will be scouted for bigger shows and bigger gyms. So they go from Isan into Bangkok or into a more established gym. From there, they start fighting the stadiums.
On the stadiums can range from a variation of different stadiums. There can be the two main stadiums here in Bangkok, the one that we're at right now, Lumpini Stadium or Rajadamnern Stadium. But there are a plethora of stadiums around Thailand, ones that range from tourist stadiums to serious Muay Thai stadiums. In and around Bangkok, we have stadiums like Jitmangon Stadium, Rangsit Stadium.
We also have Am Noi, World Siam Stadium. Then of course there's, as Joe alluded to, there's the regional stadiums. Phuket, they have 3 or 4 stadiums. In Chiang Mai, I think 2 or 3. So there's a lot of different options for athletes to fight out here in Thailand. Once they've started fighting in the stadiums, they'll move on up in the ranks and will sometimes either go one of 2 ways. They'll either stay in the traditional 5-round fights or they'll move into the entertainment shows.
As we've spoken about before, Matt, there are different entertainment shows. So the one that we commentate on, Fairtex Fight, is an example of an entertainment show. So often you will see fighters will kind of stick to their format of maybe 3 rounds. They might be more versed in using the small gloves or the big 8-ounce gloves. So you tend to see the same fighters fighting on the same shows over and over again.
There's a real circuit, and every stadium, every promotion has its circuit of fighters and gyms that they draw on regularly. For example, here at Fairtex Fight, we of course draw a lot from Fairtex athletes, also TC Muay Thai, Sorpung Tong, and a few other gyms, PK Sanchai Muay Thai, Jitty Gym. They regularly show up at Fairtex Fight. Other gyms will send their fighters to other stadiums based on the connections they have. Once the athletes have figured out where they're going in terms of their careers, they move on to the bigger shows. They'll move on to the Rajadamnern World Series, onto the One Championship, the One Lumpini. They develop slowly over time.
Often these smaller shows are feeder programs for the bigger shows. So for example, Fairtex Fight is a feeder program for One Championship. Some of the Rajadamnern knockout shows are feeder programs for RWF. A lot of these smaller promotions act as a feeder program for the bigger shows.
Thank you so much for tuning in. We want to build this sport. Let us know if you have any other questions.